Well, welcome to Simmons SDX system number 118. I'm going to show you what I go through normally to start it up. It's a little unlike a car where you just start it and go, but it's not that complicated. Let me show you. If you plan to use my outboard SCSI drive, start it first. Then start the SDX from its handy power switch on the back, and then just wait a few moments. Built-in trackball and mouse buttons. Primarily you use the left to select, just like with the regular mouse, and the right click has various functions when you get into the internal menus. So the first screen you'll see is the basic boot up screen. Well, we're going to continue. We're going to move on in, and we're going to select SDX. You're ready to go. You just press the left click again, and the basic kit menu appears. Now you'd choose whether you want to load kits from the internal hard disk, from the floppy, or from the external SCSI. I prefer the external SCSI because I've just put all my favorite kits on there. So we select disk. We're going to load all the patches. And right now it's SCSI 0, which is its internal hard drive. We're going to select SCSI 3, which is the outboard. And you see also there's the floppy or the internal SCSI. You accept that. And it recognizes my disk of Jim Fave kits, so we accept that. And it automatically loads all the patches, the kit mixers, and the samples. So all the available kits have loaded up. If you want to fire away immediately, just select a kit you like, and you can play. So let's see, Bruford Rotos. And you see with the zone intelligence, they know where you're hitting, inside to outside. On this one, I've put a conga on the snare pad. Alright, I usually adjust the pad sensitivity right out of the gate because I've built all these kits. I know what they are, what drums they have, but I don't like to flail away madly like Animal from the Muppets. So we go to Patch Select, under which you'll find the control panel. Now the control panel works globally. You can change stuff for the entire system this way. So for instance, here's the sensitivity monitor. If you hit drums, you'll get readings here. I'll just leave the monitor right there and I'll show you. If you're interested, you can get incredibly detailed scientific information from the system. Not being Stephen Hawking, I usually proceed past this point and go to sensitivity. This lets you globally tell the kit how sensitive the kick pad or the snare drum, anything is. So I usually crank them all up a little bit, meaning I can just expend a little less energy playing. Using the roller ball and the left click, I just turn the sensitivity up on the pads a bit. And this works across all kits in the system. This particular function is good everywhere. It will affect every kit equally. And then you're done. You can hit quit, and you're back out to kits. Pick any kit you like. Oh, let's try this one. Ancillary drum sounds. Not things you might always use, but different things. A talking drum. A rototom. Congas. Cowbells here. This particular drum shows the power and sensitivity of the zone intelligence and the SDX. There are 9 different samples on this drum. It's an African log drum and a slit drum. And depending on where you hit it and how hard, you get 9 different samples. Light, low tone, a little harder, higher. Suddenly, we're in Africa. Alright, let's say you want to customize one of your handy kits. Go to Patch Edit, and we're going to change patch configuration. Now the next screen you get shows the particular samples that are assigned. They show you which of the voices are currently assigned, and you can manually change this. There's plenty of information in the manual about it. Or you can select new instruments. Here are the first 8 pads, and I don't have all 16. Very few people do. And here are the other 8. Switch around. You can edit the MIDI from this screen, change the voices, or even select a new drum. If you want to program a new instrument, for instance, it tells us right now it's a bass drum. Oh, that's fine. Let's just quit that. Let's say we want to change the sample. We can change the assignment of a specific sample. The stack of parameters, information. Let me show you this. You love this. This gets down into the various layers of the pad. You can change all kinds of effects based on how hard and where you hit it through these other windows. I'll let you explore that at another time. Also available at this level is the kit mixer, which tells you where you want the drums panned, what pitch you want them at, and what level, and this is saved with each particular drum kit. Alrighty, the Zone Intelligence snare has 3 different sets of samples, depending on where you're hitting the middle, or the edge, or the rim. So you get a lot of power. And it's very, very sensitive. So again, the sensitivity of the kits, the drums change from inner to outer. Alright, another nice thing about the snare, I currently have it mounted on a swivel to the left. The beauty of this is the rim is active all the way around here. So while I hit it here, I could easily hit it here or over here, depending on how you want to set up your drum kit. The rim is active all the way around on the front side. These toms on this particular kit, by the way, programmed by Nick Mason from Pink Floyd. Bass. This wasn't original to the SDX kit. This is one of the later pads, which is actually a little better because it has an actual drum head, which gives you a little nicer feel in playing it. Here's another handy drum kit with a lovely gong. I love this gong because it swells and plays like a real one. It's a Bill Bruford gong. You can swell it or just smack it. Dinner is served. Okay, campers, plus you get the handy SDX manual. They don't make manuals like this anymore. The Brits knew what they were doing. This thing is huge. It's got everything. In fact, most of the phone numbers from Manhattan are in here. Everything's there. Plus, in this handy carrying case, thrown in free by the way, the original software, we got copies of samples, the original sound libraries, the Bruford kits, the Ludwig toms, the cymbals, the harps, the trumpets, the strings, everything in here. Plus, if you buy now, the free set of Ginzu knives, and you can use those to make julienne fries. They're exciting and made in only seconds, I think. Alright, here's the SDX Brain flight case. Fits comfortably right in here, travels in safety and style. It can travel on its end or laid over flat. There you go. This tray holds the ultimate support system and anything else you might want to put in there. And it fits neatly into the top of this case, right here. Down inside, the pads all fit neatly, and you're all set to go. Traveling in comfort and style. This can double also as a phone booth or a mother-in-law apartment in a pinch.